Hello, this is the voice of Dylan Flynn,
Hi, this is the voice of Trevor Acrath.
and you are listening to Wordle with Friends, the show where two friends do the Wordle.
That's right, we've made it to probably the last Friday on the show, the last Friday of the real show, not counting the post-credits thing. Man, I love that, like, I have this whole new thing that I could say every day. I don't need to worry about, like, coming up with pattern. I could just say, hey, did you know this is going to be the last blank day of the week of the show? It's so nice.
But it also, like, forces us to reckon with loss and change, things that make human beings feel vulnerable.
Sure, I say that I would say I'm constantly doing that anyway, though. Like every second of my life, I'm ruminating on that.
You're also just like, you project vulnerability. You're one of those guys who you see walking around and thinking like, fuck, if I just like stabbed a little sharp thing right in there, he'd be gone.
People just look at me and they're like, man, a fucking gust of wind could blow that guy over.
It is Friday, February 24th, 2023, and Trevor and I are about to attempt to solve Wordle number 615. So this is your warning to turn back now if you've not yet done today's puzzle, as there will be spoilers ahead.
All right, 615, a nice kind of round but odd number. Why don't you take us away?
I like a round, odd thing, you know? Like Minion, good example.
That's true. Love those little guys.
Here's a fun one. We've never played this one as an opener, I don't think, have we?
Okay.
I got one yellow letter. I played the word Pluto.
Pluto, huh? Okay, kind of more of a name than a word.
You know, planets, they feel like things too.
I don't know.
And places.
Maybe one's named after things like Earth or Uranus.
I have a plutonic relationship with Uranus.
Oh, God. I'm going to play this word.
Okay.
All right, I got one yellow and one green for playing the word crone.
Crone, one yellow, one green.
Yeah.
Wonder if you placed my O.
Is crone considered to be misogynistic these days, or has that word like been like taken back, reappropriated by like the witches and sorceresses and female goblins of the world?
I think it would probably be considered misogynistic, but I don't think it's been likewise reappropriated by the women-hating spaces. I think it's just overall too archaic to really have a place in the war, in the culture war.
Doesn't that mean it's kind of in that sweet spot where you could still say it?
Yeah, for sure. Until somebody does it on a big enough stage that they're like,
How do we feel about crone in 2024, which is when that will happen probably?
Right. I'm going to play this word.
Okay.
Wow, I got 3 yellow letters and 1 green letter, and
Ooh.
I played the word abort.
Okay, abort.
Interesting. So you didn't place the O.
No. 3 yellows and 1 green?
Yeah, I know a lot now because I know that you placed your R.
Yeah.
So it's something like this?
What if it's this? I wonder if this is legal. I'm going to try it.
Okay.
Wow, 5 green letters.
No kidding.
Yeah, the Trevor blowout continues. People, they're trying to keep news of this down. Have you noticed that nobody's like reporting on this? But it really is happening.
I turned on the news the other day because I just wanted to know, like, what's MSNBC's take on this Trevor blowout. They were talking about some derailment in Ohio. Like,
I know, nobody is covering this. But anybody who is keeping their ear to the ground knows that it's going on.
It's so shameless.
I mean, the very last season, I am completely dominating. Where is the media? You would think they'd be swarming.
I know. Crazy. Oh, is that how this is spelled, I wonder? Yeah, it must be, right? This isn't a theme one, right? That holiday is a different day, I think.
I believe so. Yeah, there's no way she would do that.
Yeah, it's in April. We're safe. We're not having another feast gate. Okay, I'm going to hit enter on this.
It sounds like you got it, so.
5 green letters, round 3. Didn't win, but I did find the word, which was arbor.
Right. I've only ever heard that said in the context of it being Arbor Day. And I feel like even on Arbor Day, nobody really talks about it. What's that holiday about? Trees?
Trees. Apparently, like, the word arbor is not like a very general tree word. It's like a specific, like a garden with a bunch of trees in it or something. So
sure, I think I've heard of like an arboretum in my time.
So really on Arbor Day, you shouldn't just generally meditate on trees. You should go find a fucking arbor and hang out in it, you know?
Yeah, somehow trees have managed to appropriate that day and take it all for themselves, really, because that's all I think about.
Hey, you know, you could probably save a few trees if you stopped sending fucking postcards and letters in the mail.
But how would I fucking correspond with my friends and loved ones?
Well, think about it.
Well, I guess I could always send them an email, and our listeners can send us an email at wordlefriends@gmail.com. They can also find the show on TikTok or Twitter by searching Wordle Friends, and if they're watching on YouTube, they should do all the YouTube things.
But for now and for always, I've been Dylan Flynn.
I've been Trevor Ickrath, and we'll see you back here tomorrow on the show where friend is a 5-letter word.
This has been a production of
The Lighthouse Keepers Company.
Culture illuminated.